I think I'll probably need you guys to kind of huddle up kind of right around in here. But I did want to talk to you guys about, and it's good. It is a good lesson that I kind of learned since being involved with the PGA. But it has to do concerning the laws of ball flight. When I mention that to you guys, does that ring any bells? You may have heard me kind of mention it in the past. May not have. We may not have talked about it. That's okay. But it's real simple, you know, and it's tough. Kind of when you guys are out there, you know, how often does it go bad on a golf course, and we got to figure out what's going on, you know, and that can be really tough. The laws of ball flight kind of help us out with that, and it really is kind of simple. They've already covered it, right? Good. So the reason the golf ball flies the way it does, it comes down to two things. Okay, that's the club face, of which we attack at, okay, and the path of which we take, all right? So it's going to be one of two things. It's going to be our club face at impact, all right, and it's going to be the path of which we take. Typically, the direction where the golf ball starts off, if the golf ball starts to the left of our target, that's indicative of the path of which we take, all right? So the club path is where the golf ball kind of starts off. And then which way it spins, if we have a little bit of a fade or a little bit of a draw, that's reflective of the club face. Okay, does that kind of make sense so far? All right, so real simple. I mean, it boils down to, all right, let me take one step back. Sorry, just making me nervous. All right, I mean, it's real simple in that if I swing the club to the left, that golf ball is going to go to the left, all right? So if you notice you're nuking the ball one day and we're just missing it to the left, we know we're swinging it to the left, all right? Simple enough. Jack, which way do you think the golf ball is going to go if I swing it out to the right? All right. Simple as that. Okay, it goes off to the right. Now again, the other part being is the spin, okay? So without killing my staff out over there, if my path is good, but I have a little bit of a shut face, almost right over the head. All right, but if the face is shut, all right, that path is real good, but it has that little bit of a hook spin on it. Does that kind of make sense? I mean, we could kind of elaborate on this more. You know, I feel a lot of times we're pretty good when we're hitting over on the mats over there. You know, the mats can be very forgiving. We can hit behind the golf ball. The club will skip across and we can kind of get away with it. I find a lot of times we take you guys onto the grass. Now we're starting to hit it fat again. All right. And a lot of times when we hit it fat, that path gets a little bit too far on the inside. Okay. And then if we're catching it thin, sometimes that path is just a little bit from out to in. Does that make sense so far? All right. From here, we're just going to conduct it like we normally would, boys. You know, I'll get us some golf balls, we'll spread each other out. That part covered. You know, from here, it's just going to be a need-to-know kind of basics. You know, so some of these, it might be impact, it might be grip. We've already kind of covered in the 12 weeks we've done this, and then in the intramurals on Tuesdays and Fridays, we've kind of covered the basics. All right, so this level had to be a little bit more intermediate, and I think you guys are perfect for that role. So let me get you guys to kind of spread out for now, and then we'll hit some golf balls. I'll be behind you fellas with the iPad. We'll kind of break in between, and we'll kind of go from there. In the future, we're probably going to start, since I have a clinic from 1 to 2, we'll kind of gather around at 2 o'clock. We're probably going to look to start at the 2:15 range. So we'll kind of take our time. We'll start it at 2:15 and then kind of go from there. Hold on one.